Today we did a 3-hour test on the let me put this in here. We did a 3-hour test on the what's it called? On the whatchamacallit, I can't think of the name. We did a 3-hour test on the Digital 1 Crystal Screen Paint 2.0, the Advanced. And we are now requesting for Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, who makes this Cinemax screen paint, and again, a lot of these fake screen paint products, as I said before, that don't work at the end of the day. They don't. A lot of these products were tested to network grade 773, which we beat the living crap out of. But anyway, as I said before, that our test demonstrations will be challenges. So we are requesting for all tests to be done today or tomorrow. Doesn't make a difference to me. Get them done. If you're going to basically talk trash about the product, then you should be to complete all tests. This is gray screen versus gray screen. So we want to see your test done. Already getting ready to set up already. So we're going to do a demonstration as I promised on a wallpaper screen setup. And then we're outside setting up with another screen. So we're going to do 2 demonstrations tonight. One here and one downstairs because we need pictures upstairs of the screen and we need pictures outside to put on the website. So this is what we're requesting from you today or tomorrow. Don't care, just get them done. If you're going to talk trash at the end of the day, if you're going to talk nonsense, this is not anything we heard. I told you before from the first beginning when we start test on the Digital 1, what did I say? I said that if your product is good, you should be to complete all tests. That's 3 hours of work. Just to let you know, the ultra short though demonstration took an hour by itself. There's a lot of testing for that. So again, in our test demonstrations, network gray was in every last one of the demonstrations. Certified screens, ultra short those screens. We even did we did everything. We did low lumen projectors. We did short throw projectors. We did everything. And everything was done in a max out zone, which means no, you cannot do the demonstration in your dark apartment. You would do it in a fully lit environment as we were downstairs. We're expecting to see all tests completed. You should at least have it done in 3 days. We did it in 1 day. We did it in 3 hours. I actually ran all tests in 3 hours. I'm about to go do a demonstration for outside on the video game system in the screen outside because we had requests for that. Then we got the wallpaper set up upstairs. I'm going to do both of those back and forth on camera. And you can't do 3 hours worth of tests on your products. There's something wrong there. So instead of you running your mouth, if you got time to write emails and carry on, you got time to do tests. So chop chop, get it done. I got to go into gaming in a few minutes with a bunch of my friends, have some fun. And then after that, I'm going to be outside showing off the product. You got the screens already set up and ready to go. Because again, your customers, you're going to have to be able to prove to them that your product is worth the time. If not, that Digital 1 is going to roll right over top of you, buddy. It's going to roll over top of you. It's going to take a lot of your customers with it. So you're going to have to be able to beat the test demonstrations under that product. Chop chop. Now, also too, as in you ordering the product, I cannot wait. We can't wait for your order to come over because we got something special set up for you. So I contacted the testers. They are waiting. So what we're going to do is to make sure that Jamie, Crow, whatever, doesn't go in and tamper with the product, what he usually likes to do. We are going to make sure that your special gallon comes out of that 5-gallon container, and that's going to be split up among 3 people, you and 2 testers, which means they will be showing off the product. And if that product comes up looking anything else different than the batch number and the testers, well, we already know from the door, you're already showing signs of trying to tamper with the product because you fear it right from the door. And we know that already. What else we got going on from there? Testers going to paint, the batch numbers, all of the good stuff from there. Yeah, so there's no way around it. And if you saw the test demonstrations on that product, oh, it did extremely well. And by far, your paint couldn't even match it, and you already know it from the door. If you match network gray, and we all know you have done it, then you can't beat that screen. And there's no way of tampering with it. There's no way of basically mixing something into it. Now, you don't have that option. The other testers will have it too. And keep in mind, these are people, these testers, when they do demonstrations, these screens are done in very well-lit environments, which means you're going to have to take that screen out of that dark cave and stick it in a well-lit environment. And I know what's going to happen. If you match network gray 773, you're going to have the same reaction in a fully lit environment. your screen's going to wash out. Keep in mind that 98% of your videos are going to have to be contrast because you're going to have to match the testers. You got to match the beta testers, and you got to match us at the end of the day. You got to actually do all the test demonstrations too on top of that. A lot of work, ain't it? He's not used to doing that kind of work, but you're going to have to do it. Or, like I said, at $38, this technology was able to beat, out of the 9 certified screens, it beat 8 of them. The daylight screen was able to keep up with it with no problem, which was actually quite nice. But the daylight screen cost $5,000 for 100 inch, and this can do more than 150 inches for $38. So, you're going to have to get cracking, Jackson. You got a lot of testing to do. That's 3 hours of work. Now, if he decides not to do it, then we already know from the door that he can't back up his product again. Can't talk trash about a product that you can't match the test demonstrations. As for the 44, I seen you run your mouth about that screen too. Guess what? That has another 12 demonstrations underneath that product. All of them are done live. Some of those demonstrations can run from an hour to 3 hours long. We plan to see you do all those tests also too. And you got a lot of work to do. Here's enough time to be chatting on email and doing all the other stuff you were doing. You got work to do. Yeah. So get it shopping. Because you got no time to be on the computer ranting and carrying on. You got work to do, buddy. And meanwhile, saving you thousands. Because that's what we just did in that demonstration with them certified screens. So the problem he's going to have is, first things first, he doesn't do his demonstrations in well-lit environments. We know that already. He doesn't do contrast levels. And keep in mind, you're going to have to do a projector swap because we didn't use the same projector for the entire test. We used multiple projectors, which means you're going to have to come up with that crutch projector. And that means your picture quality is going to drop by a lot because you're used to being on that machine. That's why. Then you got to be in a fully lit environment and your screen's going to wash out. Contrast levels and colors. And then even worse, you got to pull a contrast level next to that screen, and you can't see contrast because the network gray can't see it. And with the network gray being involved in all test demonstrations, that also means you're going to match the network gray again on camera just to be embarrassed. Well, there you go. So people, we got work to do. I'm done. I'm going to jump online. My friends do a little game and have some fun, kill some zombies. And Crow has quite a lot of work cut out for him. So you can't go on camera, you can't run your mouth. You have to back it up. I back everything up. So that's what you're faced with now. And if you don't place the order, well, we all know why. Why would your customers buy from you? Again, how much you charge for your product? How much does my great product cost? Okay, there you go. Oh well, it's good while it lasted, wasn't it? What I mean by it's over for you, I've done this to people before. What I mean by I've actually, basically, people have challenged my technology, like the guy called, what's his name? Dark Energy Abyss. I remember that fellow. He had these reflective surfaces. He wanted to challenge a product which I designed called a D6K. I gave him nice advice. He wanted to run his mouth about my product, talk trash on AVS forums about it, and the first thing I said to him, I'll buy your stuff, get it down here, and I'll crush your product before it even gets out the door. So, mind your business, make your money, and there you go. And that's what he did. He minded his business, and he made good money. But you imagine if I took that product and I did what we do to your stuff on a daily basis, yeah, nobody would have purchased this stuff. At all, period. But it's too late for you, Jamie. You've already made that, let's see. Yeah, it is too late for you. Your product failed the network grade 773. Get an understanding, get a reality check. You failed the network grade 773 test. You matched your screen and you deleted your videos. Now you're going against a product that's cheaper than yours and better than yours. A product that can take in tons of ambient light, which you cannot do. Can maintain contrast levels, which you cannot do. Can knock out certifies, you cannot do this. It can be switched up on multiple projectors with whatsoever, and we can do this in an environment that makes your apartment look like a cave. Well, I'm going to take that back. Your apartment is a cave. You see what I'm getting at here? Your product is now obsolete. All right. Now, if you want to prove that it's not, you make your purchase and you do the test demonstrations. All right? I guarantee it's not going to go well for you. We got another deleted video coming up from him. Not that, the one he's going to probably do. And if he doesn't place the order, then we'll let you know by tomorrow if the order was placed. We'll be waiting for you, Jamie. And as I said before, I'm not the type of person to exchange or give you back your money. I'm going to ship it to your front door with a bow on it. I'm planning to keep your money. Or with that being said, got to go and God bless. And if you get anything out of that, like, oh, he's going to keep my money, you could have kept my money. I sent you $1,600 worth of orders. You could have kept all that money. All you had to do was just send me the product. 100% legit. That's it. And it was yours. Mind you, when we file those complaints against you, our complaints, we say that, and you can look at the transcripts, it says that you can keep the money. We just want the merchandise. That's it. And you can't even hold on to it. So afraid you give me back my money. But I will keep your money. Just to let you know. And you will get that item shipped to your door with a bow on it and a signature confirmed. And the other testers will be waiting. All right, with that being said, let's see what happens tomorrow. See if he can back it up and buy that paint. By the way, while you're in there, don't forget to pick up that black technology too, so you can have the real deal. All right, gotta go. Thank you all. God bless.